For the best gameplay capture there is, pick up an Elgato today. Links are in the description. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to what is surely going to be the final episode of the AFC Wimbledon career mode for at least Season 1. We are pretty much wrapping it up. There's only 5 more games left to go. We are currently sitting in first position on 5 points clear ahead of Charlton Athletic. So there's a pretty good chance, at least, that we're going to finish ending up in the top 2. A very good chance, hopefully, that we may end up finishing on top as well. I'll play the game against Swindon. We'll see how Charlton Athletic do. Then, of course, Fleetwood Town. We're going to see if at any point in this season we've already just got the top spot wrapped up. That would be beautiful. Plus, I mean, it's still not mathematically over that we might not finish in the top 2. We could totally bottle it. I don't want that to happen. I would still like to get, the 5 games in this episode done pretty quickly and get the whole season finished because there's still plenty left to do. I have player contracts to get done with. I have youth academy players and players that I have loaned in. I might want to look to buy them on future fees. And on top of that, I also, of course, have to reveal who the winner of the Player of the Season award is going to be. So let's get straight into it then. With the first game against Swindon, before we do play it though, I'll let you know that if we can hit 2,000 likes, again, it's a pretty big episode, it being the last one of the first season. So let's make it 2,000 this time. It also gives me a bit of time to actually upload the video because I might need it. But yeah, 2,000 likes. As soon as we hit that, the next video is coming up. By the way, I'll just really quickly touch on this while I can. When I say as soon as we hit that like target that I set you guys and that you always seem to smash no matter what, I'm not always talking about another episode of the AFC Wimbledon career mode. I'm talking about sometimes it can be another video. Sometimes it will be the Wimbledon career mode and sometimes it'll be something different. So I just saw a few of you that may have had that misunderstood, but alright, it's out there now. Team's pretty much the same except for at the right back position. Kelly Evans is unfortunately still injured or fresh from. Quite tired. I've got Fraser Ed in there. Everyone else pretty much the same given everyone that we have fit. So let's hopefully win this game and get even closer to just wrapping up the entire League One season. And look, I don't want to use this as an excuse before the game's even started, but trust me, it's been a long time since I've played FIFA. I've just got back from a trip, and again, I'm coming up straight immediately against a 5 in the back formation. Lucky me. Of course I had to. But it's been a while, I'll definitely have to admit, since I last played FIFA again, maybe bordering on more than a week or so. So, I mean, I feel up to it. Hopefully we can put in a good performance. Hopefully we can get this win, 3 points, and just get even closer to wrapping up the title. Alright, this could be a relatively good start. I think that was a bad decision, but can we pressure them into a turnover? Ivan, beautiful ball. I'm going to try to go around or maybe set up Ivan again. Smack it home. Oh, what a save from their keeper. That is ridiculous. How has he stopped that? I thought he was at least going to get beaten for power there. Look, just laid it off to him, smacked it past him. That is unbelievable. Good footwork there, Ivan. There's just so many of them. Why? He's going to be off. I bet you he's going to be off. He's got to be off. He's not off! You're kidding me! And that's going to be a penalty? Yes, it is! We nearly made a meal of it. Did you see that pass? That sweat to Sam Field. He could have scored his first goal for the club. But instead, the pass was so fucking bad he didn't get a shot at it. And then, thankfully, a terrible foul and we do get the penalty. God, I thought there was going to be an offside in the lead up to that. But no, apparently not. Now can Andre Van just finish that in the top right-hand corner? We got the first goal within just about a couple of minutes. Now, Reeves, is there a gap up the middle? Still no. Ivan, I'm going to run right at him with Ivan here. We might time this beautifully. I think we will, Low cross, Archie Mason. Can he get the assist? Can he get the own goal? No, it's not going to go in. Archie Mason, he's got to be onside here, surely. Cut it back. No, I'm not sure about that. Fuck's sake. It has picked out the wrong player, but it still somehow ends up in a goal. This is ridiculous at the moment. Look, I was trying to pick out number 8, Reeves, and in the end, unfortunately, it went to bloody Ivan instead, but he still got the shot off anyway because he was treated to a literally open goal. This is ridiculous so far. The game's almost helping us out at this point, trying to get us that other goal. Oh my God, we might get the chance, Bang. Field. Field! Oh, if Sam Field got it. If he got it. One day. He's probably taken a crude about 50 shots in this season so far. No goals yet. Lovely. Absolutely sensational. Reeves now has 2. And that one comes off the back of a brilliant move as well. Not just some ridiculous bouncing around in the box. I think they just forgot about him. I was just standing there waiting for the run to be made. Eventually did. And yeah, just again, lashed. Bottom corner. Loving it. He's on. He's on for the hat-trick. He's already got himself a brace. Could it happen? Oh! Oh! Absolute. I knew that was going in the second he let it go. What a shot. Wow, what a shot. I mean, I can appreciate it now because we are still 2 goals in front. And whacked up Field. Who's chasing this? I got a bad feeling it might be Reeves. It is. The cross, back post. Not bad. It's going to fall into the path of Field, who swings at it. That is shot number 51 in this career mode without scoring. And it's 2, just like that. The cross gets whipped in. A part of me thought he was offside. And a part of me thought that the defender, one of the only defenders back, by the way, Charles, would have done a lot better of a job. Oh, we're running out of time now. What a fucking... No, alright, I swear. I swear! No, just grab the ball. Any fucking thing that can go wrong for us right now is fucking happening. Surely there is not enough... Oh, 4 minutes of stoppage time. How convenient. If this through ball gets through, they're in trouble. And that's that. I think we're going to hang on here. It's not going to be... Oh my god, no. Terrible pass. Awful. These 4 minutes keep on going. And going, and that's not going to end up in. Thank you. We're nearly through this game, but we won't. We win it 3-2. Ridiculous, since I was in cruise control in the first half. And then it ended up that close at the end. And we were getting all the luck in the first half, and then they, right toward the end of the game, were getting fucking everything. And we were misplacing passes to the wrong player. Shit passes going absolutely right to them, I swear. I was feeling it, but no, it didn't happen. 3-2, 3 points, and quite possibly, maybe, a little bit closer to lifting that trophy. We have a man of the match. It is Jake Reeves, 9.4. That's what FIFA gave anyway. Some other nice players that rated highly, like Gonzalez and Ivan, and then other players that I thought personally were quite decent, like, for example, Fraser Aird. But yeah, I think, again, I can't tell you who I'm giving my votes to, but again, it may be apparent, it might not be, but it's up to you. And of course, you guys can vote for who you thought was man of the match in that last game as well. Of course, I've got the fan voting going on, where we're also picking not only a player of the season, but a fan's player of the season, who you guys thought was the best on the year. And we're probably going to have to reveal that at the start of the next season, because at this point, I don't know who's winning. You guys still have voting left to do, so obviously you guys are going to have to get that done. But still, moving on, we have got George Thomas going up to 25 to 65. There you go. Not bad. If it was 25, my God. This game is at home. It's another 5 at the back formation. I swear, every League One team. But still, a home game, I feel a lot better about simming than an away game. We'll skip. 2-1 victory, very good. Yellow card to Charles, no injuries, nice. It's Gonzalez and Pirate getting the goal. Dean Pirate got man of the match for the game against Fleetwood Town 2 with just the 1 goal, but 7.9 added to his total. I think I'm probably going to sim the next game, because even though it is away and against Southend, surely we just need 1 point in the next 3 games that we have left to play to wrap it up. We're surely going to get at least 1. If it's not going to be in this game, then whatever. Bradford City have won their last game too, by the way. They jumped to 2nd. Charlton Athletic now, even though they're yet to play their next game, they're currently outside the top 2. So it's very interesting to see how that's going to go. I mean, if it was up to me, I'd prefer to see Bradford City, because I kind of like them a little bit more than Charlton anyway. But still though, are we going to wrap it up? We've already got a goal with Reeves right here. Yo, you betcha! A big game too, a 2-3 win. What a match. And they nearly came back there with a goal in the 80th minute. Noble, or again, if that's how you say it, an injury though to Robinson, should I say, no good, but still a victory, and that is that. We are finishing on top of League One at the end of the season, and we are moving up into the championship as champions. Beautiful result, our first season, and we've been able to get the title, which is great. And consider the start of the season as well, where we were so shaky, and we were playing around with literally mid-table, 13th, 14th, after like 10 or so games. And now we've been able to bounce back to go top. Charlton Athletic too, by the way, have jumped back into 2nd after winning their game. And their goal difference is way more than Bradford's. That injury to Robinson too, by the way, is 6 weeks. So he's definitely out for the rest of the season, but he'll be back next season, even though he's probably going to be one of those players that we'd be looking to move out the team. Jake Reeves getting man of the match for the game against Southend as well. He scored a goal and picked up an assist and got an 8.3 rating. Jesus Christ, another 5 at the back formation. Every single team that we've come across in this episode has had one, apart from Southend, so props to them. But anyway, Walsall versus Wimbledon, they scored very early, not good signs. We bounced back. They got a red card relatively early in the game too, 55th minute. Reeves bailing us out. You assume he's going to get man of the match. He's been racking up the points toward the end of the season. And Jake Reeves will get the man of the match. He gets a 7 rating. It's only the draw, but he does get the 1 goal in it. And I'm telling you what, he's picked up a fair few points in the last couple of games here. I reckon. Has he got up toward, Darius Gonzalez and Andre Ivan's total? I mean, is he potentially the player of the season? Anyway, though, this is the final game against Port Vale. We will play very quickly. It's the last game. It's pretty much a dead rubber. All we're doing is lifting up the trophy. I still kind of want to play my best team possible, though, because it's still not over with the player of the season rating. This game could still matter. I think it is that close. I mean, Reeves maybe could get enough points and take it. Gonzalez and Ivan were still right at each other's throats when it came to it too. So even though I would normally in this situation play just a whoever team, maybe some of the lower rated players, I'm probably going to still play some of my top guys. Maybe I'll give a few of the younger players a go. And the final team for the game against Port Vale is this. Andre Barnes in, Gonzalez is in, Reeves is in. Some players are more tired than others, but they're all in there, and they all have another shot at getting one more man of the match that maybe could decide it. It is that close, trust me. I don't want to give it away, but not just yet anyway. But yeah, let's get this going. Come on. If you need a reminder, we are absolutely finishing on top. We don't have the highest goal difference. That belongs to Charlton, and they actually have a 2-point lead, or should I say a 2-point gap over Bradford City on the final day. If Charlton lose their game and Bradford City win, that is the only way that they will somehow find a way to fall out the top two and Bradford finish in second. It doesn't look likely. Of course, it's possible, but yeah, we'll keep our eye on that. For now, we just want to have some fun with this one. It's already wrapped up. And just for a heads up, by the way, I've already injured one of their players in the last game of the season, literally within the first couple of seconds here. Unbelievable. Sam Foller's going to have to come in. Oh, good ball. Sam Field, beautiful, you know. Adamola Lookman, just got to sharply turn in, a bit too sharp here. There's space for Dozzell. Can go for it, will go for it. Hits the crossbar. That would have been lovely. He might get another go at it, you know, but nope, Sam Field gives it away. Can he get it back? No. Bloody hell. Look at this gap. It is huge. It's got to be number one. And, oh, save Munoz. Ivan has to get that goal, surely. Come on. That was really lofted high up, too. I mean, that must have hit his elbow or something. I don't even know. Yep, exactly right. Oh, like it. Like it. Everyone is missing. How the fuck? How the fuck are these two my players of the season so far? You're kidding me with that shot. Great anticipation. Beautiful work, Ivan. Off to the right again. Oh my God. I'm seriously having a hard time right now. Every last ball, every last pass that I have to do in order to get an absolute scoring opportunity, I'm just fucking up right now. Ivan, that's the wrong player. Come on. Might still work out though. Ivan just decides to stop running. The whole fucking team. No one wants to score. Oh, I can't believe we have not scored at the end of that half. Must have taken something close to 10 shots, and we have not even gotten one. We've had a billion sitters, but no one's been able to convert. Oh, what happened? And, oh my God, I thought that was going to go in. One of my centre-backs just started, like, pushing forward like he was trying to do his own offside trap or something. I have no idea. Allowed him to go through all the space, and I can't believe that hasn't gone in. We have the ball in our attacking third in stoppage time. If anyone's going to score, it has to be us. We have to get it. We have to get it. We have to get it. Right here, maybe. Pirate. There it is. We win the last game of the season. Come on, Dean. Yes, Pirate. The last kick, maybe, of the League One season. It's going to be the game-winning goal. Unbelievable. Dean Pirate at the space. That one defender that came close, number 24 for Port Vale, to blocking it, was going with another one of our players. He came this close. He got dragged away, created the space. Pirate kept running through. Unbelievable considering they must have had everyone back. Has my decision to go all-out attack, has that contributed to that? God knows, only his 5th goal, but what a way. We're seeing off this League One title with a win. Yes, you better believe we are. Unbelievable result. Oh, what? That literally was the last kick of the season. Dean Pirate, what a legend. Oh, do we give him the man of the match just off the back of that? I don't know, but now we get to party. We're going up to the championship. I'm sure we'll be joined by Charlton Athletic. There's a chance it could be Bradford City. If it's not them, then the rest of the other 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th position teams will obviously have to fight it out, and we'll have to keep our eye open to see who's coming up with us into the championship. But this is what it's all about, boys. Unbelievable. I know that the win didn't matter in the end to the actual result of this, but still, it's beautiful to see us lifting up the trophy and doing it on a win. Excellent result. See you later, League One. Off to the championship we go. There we have it then. The season is wrapped up, and have a look at this table. We have got Charlton Athletic in the end finishing 5 points ahead of Bradford City. They are going to finish 3rd. MK Dons, will they be coming up, our bitter rivals, with us to the championship? That would be interesting. Millwall are also a shout, although they're way ahead, or should I say way behind MK Dons and Bradford City, as are Bolton Athletic finishing in 6th. Now I get to take care of everything that I have to do in the post-season. We have to take care of contracts and, of course, Youth Academy plays. There's still more signings to be made, like Youth Academy youth scouted players and stuff like that as well. Speaking of the monthly scouting updates, we have, I think, one more month left after this, but we have received some new updates. Another week has passed and we're going to get even more training. These guys that I'm giving drills to are surely going to be getting up to a nice level. Anyway, youth player wants out. Leandro Campos apparently wants to get called up. We'll see if he's worth it. So yeah, we'll give him that. I always do this with all the players. I offer them $1,000 instead of 500. It's just something that I do. Don't question it. But you know what? Just because I want to play it safe, I'm picking him up immediately here, Harvey Cooper. We're not going to be training him up in the youth academy anymore. We're promoting him right now. I don't want to take any risks and lose this guy. So yeah, we're getting him right now. You never know when he might just turn around and say, oh, I'd like to be promoted. And then he just out of nowhere is like, nah, you're taking too long. I'm out. It was literally just the day before that he told me he wanted to get promoted. That happens from time to time. Anyway, though, these players, none of them are anything too special, but I will offer them contracts and maybe try to move them on later rather than just let them go for free. We also now have our final youth scout reports available. We have to get through those. Hopefully one more amazing player has come through right at the death, but I'm not too sure. Either way, though, we also have these fees due for the loan players. Like I said, I can't really afford Ademola Lookman if I bring in all these other players and, of course, bring all these other contracts in. I have to go for Giselle. He's the only one I can afford. It would have been cool to have had Ademola Lookman at Wimbledon, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. His wage would have been 30 grand, I kid you not. Hopefully he'll accept that. We also have this, ladies and gentlemen, the squad report that we have to get through. I'll stop and talk about a few key players like Dion Kelly-Evans, who we trained up heaps right at the start. Bought him at 60. He's finishing nearly 10 plus in 1 year. Unbelievable. That's incredible growth right there. More players as well going on. Sean Kelly, we gave some training to toward the end, was stellar. Gonzalez, too, was nice. Parrott. Sam Field, we trained up. He's improved a lot, but again, his finishing is still at 48, even though it's gone up by 7. That's very apparent. But this is our starting 11 at the end of the season, going into, of course, the new season in the championship. However, we will have 2, I think maybe 3, maybe only 2 new players joining us on pre-contracts. It's not overkill or anything like that. Just a couple new players that will join us on pre-contracts. I'm trying to think who they are from memory. That's not too great. Let's go take a look. We have the centre-back, Federico Barber, who will be joining us. I'm looking forward to seeing him because he's a very highly rated player and he looks quality. Another centre-back that we just brought in as well is going to be Karel Metz. He's about 69, maybe he'd be 70 rated toward the end, but again, looks like another good centre-back to have in the championship. Josh Scowen, a central midfielder, might be 70 rated toward the end, but I think this man is very nicely well-rounded for his stats, for his rating as well. So I think he's a very good get for us. Still quite youngish, only 24. He could be quite decent. We also have Lacazette joining us too, so maybe it's a little bit more than just 2 or 3. We have 4. Romuald Lacazette, who I actually think may be a cousin of Alexandre Lacazette. That's some knowledge that I've just come across recently, but again, looks good. I like his physical stats as well, and the fact that he's still nice and young. Looking at the Premier League too, by the way, you can see City ended up winning the actual Premier League, so there you go. Everton finishing second, a very high finish for them, and then the rest of the teams that you would expect. United third, Arsenal fourth, of course, Chelsea fifth, Liverpool, Spurs, West Ham, Leicester, all the teams you would expect to finish in those positions. The teams that go down though, Middlesbrough, Hull City and Bournemouth. They are the 3 teams from the last season in the Prem that we will be facing in the Championship. Looking at the League One playoffs too, by the way, it will be Bolton that come up with us. Ridiculous scenes because if you can remember, they were the team that was 6th. So 3rd place was Bradford City, knocked out by 6th place Bolton, and then MK Dons, who were in 4th, knocked out pretty convincingly by Millwall 4-1. So we will not be going up to the championships with our bitter rivals in MK Dons. We may have played them for the last time this season. And then in the final, 5th versus 6th, 6th ended up beating 5th, and it was a 3-2 blockbuster. That would have been a great final to watch, but Bolton go up to the championship. While I'm here too, the EFL Cup was won by Manchester City, so they have won both the Premier League and, of course, an EFL Cup. Have they done the FA Cup as well? They did not do the domestic treble. Oh my God, it was won by Burnley. They had Chelsea in the final and they beat them 1-0. They had to beat Liverpool as well to get there. Southampton, Huddersfield, man, okay, so it's not too difficult at that stage, but I mean, Liverpool and Chelsea, they'd beat them to win the FA Cup. Amazing, amazing result. But we have made it now to the crescendo of the season. We are wrapped up with League One, we go up as champions, and now we are revealing the player of the season for the first season with Wimbledon. The last couple of games of the season that I have played, I have not been telling you who I gave man of the match to, but it is time to finally reveal. Let's now go back to all those games that I did not reveal the man of the match for, and let's finally discover who will be the player of the season for 2017. There are 8 games left and 8 man of the matches available that we are about to give away right now. The current standings are Dean Parrott in 5th position on 32.7, Sean Kelly in 4th with also 32.7, Jake Reeves in 3rd on 40.5, Darius Gonzalez in 2nd with 56.4, and Andre Ivan with 73.2. He is the leader, but it is still not over. But let's begin handing out these final 8 man of the matches. The first one, February 11th, a 2-1 win against Coventry City. The man of the match, Jake Reeves with a 9.4. That takes his total up to 49.9. The next game, February 18th, a 1-0 win against Peterborough. The man of the match, Darius Gonzalez with 8.7. That's going to take his total up to 65.1 and within one man of the match of surpassing Andre Ivan. The next game, March 4th, a 1-1 draw against Northampton. The man of the match, Dean Parrott with an 8.5, taking his total up to 41.2. The next game, March 11th versus Bradford City, a 2-1 win. The man of the match, Lyle Taylor with a 9.4. The next game, March 29th against MK Dons, a 2-0 win. The man of the match, Andre Dazelle with an 8.8. The next game, April 1st against Millwall, a 1-0 win. The man of the match, Paul Robinson with a 7.9. 2 games left to go, and there's only 2 players that can mathematically win it from here. Darius Gonzalez and Andre Ivan. Jake Reeves is now out of the question. April 8th versus Swindon Town, a 3-2 win. The man of the match, Jake Reeves with a 9.4. That does take his total up to 59.3, but with 1 match left, it's still not possible. If Darius Gonzalez does not win this man of the match and it isn't at least an 8.1, then Andre Ivan will be the player of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, the final game of the season, the final man of the match, April 29th versus Port Vale, a 1-0 win. The man of the match, John Meads with a 9.1, taking his total up to 16.8, which means that Andre Ivan is the first player of the season with the AFC Wimbledon career mode. It goes all the way to the final day. Andre Ivan just edging out Darius Gonzalez. He finishes with 73.2 points and picks up 9 man of the matches throughout the entire season. He's the first winner of the Player of the Season award in this entire series, although Gonzalez, I'm sure he'll get another chance at it. I'm surprised he didn't get it, to be fair, but in the end, Andre Ivan just shined too many times in 1 or 2 games, and in the end, it got him the result. He got 1 more man of the match vote compared to Gonzalez, and that's what's got him the win. But it isn't over just yet, guys. You guys can still vote for your fans' player of the season as well. There are 2 more games that we played in this episode that you guys can vote for. If you go and do that, it'll tally up to the totals as well. And I will reveal at the start of the next episode, in of course Season 2, who won the fans' player of the season for Season 1. At the moment, it looks like the fans' player of the season is going to end up being just as close as the actual player of the season as well. So we will see what happens with that. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first season of the AFC Wimbledon career mode done. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait for Season 2. It is right around the corner. I'll hopefully have the next episode coming out very, very soon of the Wimbledon career mode. But until next time, my name is MasterBucks. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a good one.